No, Young Blue unveiled his track list for his new album. It's Zayn, not like Lil Zayn, because I would be way more.
I mean,
excited.
if it was Lil Zayn, then
get
I
this
was
party
getting that album
started. Hey,
immediately.
what the fuck? Because they be sleeping. Nicki Minaj, Kelly Rowland, Lil Wayne, Fabio Foreign, Neo, Ty Dolla $ign, Lucky Day, and French Montana.
That's a lot of people.
This is nigga first album.
Let me ask a question. Now, and I might sound old when I ask this, but I'm curious. Is Young Blue the same guy as Blue Vandross?
So, I do not know. Now,
so you don't know it either.
Hold
All
on.
right, I don't feel so bad.
I think so. I think so. Only because they say that he's R&B. I don't know. Oh my God! Like, when did this happen? This shit is crazy.
My follow-up question was, what does he do?
I think
is he
sing
a singer
rap.
or is he a rapper?
I think he sing rap because they try to say that. All I know is the argument that he sing, that he R&B, but then they be like, he not R&B, he rap.
Didn't he get nominated for like an R&B Grammy or something like that?
Yeah. I don't think anybody knows what R&B is anymore.
I get that.
I think they think if there's a melody and they black, then it's R&B. Because I think most of the stuff they think is R&B is not. Like they
what?
called it alternative R&B.
You know what happened?
What?
I'm going to tell you what happened. Lil Wayne, How to Love. That's what really messed up everything.
You think so?
I think that was it. Like, of course, when Drake came, it was like, oh, you know, he sings, but he raps and he you know.
He melodies.
Melodies from heaven.
No, now you bringing in a whole bunch of other genres. We didn't even get there yet.
Nah, but, you know, like, I think that when that song came out, How to Love, and that was like the hottest R&B song that year.
I forgot how much of a hold How to Love had on radio stations.
Yo, it was like literally the hottest R&B song out that year.
Was it though?
Yeah.
Or did they make you think that because they played it all the time?
This is true, but it was great though.
You played it all the time.
You
played the fuck out of it on the radio, didn't you?
How to Love.
All right, you not.
Hell yeah.
We cannot pay for that song. Don't sing that song. But I know you did. I forgot how much of a hold that had on radio stations.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think that's what really just completely obliterated the separation between R&B and rap.
But that's not fair though.
I mean, it don't have to be fair.
Because I guess they didn't know what to call it because it was Lil Wayne. It's like, if it's Lil Wayne, it got to be rap.
Right.
But then it was like, he not rapping.
At all.
But that just means everything. Why it can't just be Lil Wayne's R&B song? Why he make a whole new genre after that? I don't think I really like that.
I don't know, but I mean, that's just what I think.
Now I sound like we sound old.
A little bit.
We sound old a little bit. I never thought I would be that, like, oh, this hippie that I'll be playing on this radio. I never thought I would be one of them. What?
You thought you was going to be 24 forever?
I thought I was going to be the coolest, like, all the time.
I
know everything.
Why can't you be cool and still be aged?
I don't know, baby. Why can't you?
Are you saying that I'm not cool and aged?
I don't know. No, you aged. I didn't say that.
Oh, you saying I'm not cool?
No. And why you don't like growing up? You a Toys R Us kid.
First of all, hate Toys R Us.
Why?
Because
they left you right when you had kids?
No.
They left you. Them and Babies R Us just disappeared, huh?
Listen, no, I hated Toys R Us just for the simple fact, every time I went in there, the good toys were expensive and my parents didn't want to buy me.
Good toys are always expensive.
The good ones, yeah.
The ones that's on the commercial, they paid to be on TV. They paid for those spots, so you know they worth some money. They got to pay them commercials back.
This is true.
So the fun toys, like, I mean, no, I know it was toys that didn't have no commercials that was fun.
Like what?
You wouldn't know them because you didn't watch the commercial. You know what I mean? Like, I had toys that I know I played with, and I thought they were great. Like, I felt like my childhood was fulfilled and stuff like that. But I knew I couldn't get Barbies.
You couldn't get Barbies?
I had a couple of Barbies, but do you know how much Barbies were? Barbies were like $20-something, and that was then.
Really?
Yes. God, Barbies are expensive.
I didn't know
Barbie
that.
sets were like $50. Oh my God! With
Action,
clothes, you can get a Barbie. It just had to be naked.
Action figures was like $5.99 to like $15.99.
You had to get a Barbie, but the Barbie would have to be naked. You had to buy clothes and stuff. Barbies were wild.
Wait, they had Barbie up in there naked?
Yeah, Barbies was. I mean, like they got one outfit.
Oh, Okay.
But no. You can't play Barbies and walk around and go get Ken and the other niggas with one outfit.
You used to fuck with Ken and Barbie, didn't you? Like you would take Ken and
I don't want to tell you what I
Barbie.
did. I don't want to tell you what I did.
What the fuck did you do?
I would make the Barbies fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, the Barbies. Fuck Ken. The Barbies I didn't know what scissor was. I just knew I was making them fuck. I didn't know. And then I got older and I was like, oh shit, I've been doing that with the Barbies. I think that's when I probably first knew.
That's when you knew?
That's when I knew. Because I was like, I know there's a Ken right there, but I don't want him over here with them. I want them to have their own time.
Wow. Is that how you be feeling sometimes?
No.
Oh.
You talking about with you?
Yeah.
No, stop. Don't do this to me.
I'm just asking.
Don't try to make it around.
I might be the Ken. You just want Ken to watch.
No, you be
Did
wanting
you make
to do
Ken
that.
watch?
No, that's what you do.
I do.
No, Ken will be in the box. I wouldn't even pull him out. It's not even. Don't even come over here. You're nasty. Don't watch them.
Yo, that's funny.
No, I like all my toys were cheap, so I would play with like my brother's toys. My brother had, and that's what's fucked up. Let me talk. That's fucked up, right? Because all his toys were good name brand toys. And like I had like a couple Barbies, but he had like a full Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set.
Yeah. You had to have all of them.
Full bus, full Scooby-Doo bus, full like all the little it was the Mystery Machine.
Really?
Yeah, Mystery Machine.
Yeah, Mystery Machine.
I don't know.
I ain't never had Scooby-Doo.
They had enough money for him.
figures.
They had money for him.
No, they got to you and was like,
yeah,
nah.
he had full sets of everything.
Wait, this is your younger brother or your older brother?
My older brother.
Okay.
He had full sets of everything.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. You would think it was my younger brother because he'd be the one that spoiled, but no. My older brother had all of the things. So I played with his shit.
Okay, I get it.
I didn't make like the G.I. Joes fucking out like that. I wasn't that advanced. But the Barbies, you could move their legs. I found out you could bend their knees. I was like, oh, nah, this is great for this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I used to love my action figures. Like, because I'm 9 years older than my brother. Or 8 years and 11 months.
Oh, look at us. I'm close. No, never mind.
7. You're 7 years
7.
older than your brother, right?
I'm 7.
Yeah.
You're 9 and they're the same age.
Yeah. So I'm 9 years older than him. So for a long time, I didn't have a sibling. Mm-hmm. And I had to find a way to occupy myself because my mama won't play with me.
Sorry, I wouldn't play. I'd be like, he got way too much imagination just for himself.
And like literally, I would all day just with my action figures in the windowsill. And like I would like make marks on the windowsill. And that was like the Hall of Fame. I remember that. I called it the Hall of Fame, and all of the marks were from battles. This is like at 7.
Like tallies?
Not tallies, but more so like more so like in remembrance of the battle, of the great battle.
You are a morbid ass kid.
No, it's not morbid.
They died though, right?
No, they didn't die. They came back to life the next day.
But they died. And it was like, you had a funeral? What was that? Like,
no, I did do a funeral for one of their toys. I did do a funeral.
Why that one specific toy? What did that toy do?
I don't know. It just felt right. I had my Ninja Turtle skateboard, and that was like the procession, and we rode the procession all throughout the house. Time
out. First you said we, like you were playing with somebody else. What sad ass kid is like, hey, all the toys, we gotta take a time to do a funeral for what made you do that?
Because it just
what made y'all do that?
Like, you gotta understand, by the time I was like 8, you know, maybe not even 8, maybe like 9, 10, even though my brother was there at that point, I was like really into my toys. Like, those were extensions. I would talk to them.
I talk to my toys.
Yeah, like those are my guys right there.
Yeah.
I used to love, especially my Ninja Turtles. Oh, I used to love them.
Yeah, I used to talk to my toys, and then I have we've talked about my teddy bear.
I used to fuck on.
Hey.
You,
I was doing a lot of discovery.
Did you get consent
back in the day? Yeah, no, we was cool. My teddy bear, I had my teddy bear since I was little, and I still have my teddy bear. Like I got emotional when they would take my teddy from me.
Right.
Like emotional.
Wait, that was punishment?
They would hide my teddy bear, and then all my brothers are way taller than me. And my oldest brother is 6'7", and him and my two older brothers would like toss it like above me. I would just be looking stupid as hell trying to grab it.
Salucci?
And I would cry. Is that what's it called?
Salucci.
Why do they call it that?
I have no idea. I never learned.
Is that like an all around name or just?
I don't know. It might be just New York. I don't know. But Salucci is what we called it. And I remember always having my hat taken and it was playing Salucci.
I can see somebody doing that to you.
Yeah, I was mad.
Nah, but they're like twice my size and they would do it. And I would cry a lot. Like that was my shit. That was my nigga, yo.
That was
for real.
Yeah, I went through shit.
He's still going through shit. I told you I had to sew him up. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Start the show. I don't give a fuck.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we had Sex the Podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, I want to go back to Chicago so bad.
Yeah, Chicago was the shit.
I had so much fun in Chicago. Like, we had a really good ass show in Chicago. I really enjoyed myself. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cover this up because we can't afford this as a sponsor, but I'm going to drink this on camera.
Crazy part about Chicago that we didn't really get to explore Chicago.
I look stupid. I hope ain't nobody watching this on video.
I mean, it's okay, baby.
Can they? Okay,
they just give free sponsors.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, we didn't get to explore Chicago. So next time we go, I definitely want to get some time in with like the city and see what Chicago has to offer.
I mean, I'm always cool to stay in my room. That's every city we go to. They ain't got nothing to do with Chicago. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody. I just, whenever I can, catch a nap with no kids, I'm there. Ooh, ready. Stay ready. Don't have to get ready. Always ready to take it. What? What's wrong with you? Why you guys stare at me?
I'm just listening to how content you are with being boring. The fuck was that?
I don't know. We've been gone for a week, so I just feel weird. It always feels weird coming back. We are gone for a week, right? We didn't record last week.
We didn't record last week.
Okay. No. All right. You looking at me because you know I be forgetting stuff. But
no, you good.
No, I'm just trying to reacclimate myself back to recording.
It's only been a week.
I know. I feel like so much happened in the week. How was your week? What'd you do this week?
You're asking me first?
Yeah, I'm trying to take initiative. Go. What'd you do? Boom. You don't have an answer. See? That's why it takes me a minute.
Whoa.
All right, go ahead. Be prepared.
My week was my last 2 weeks were very rough. Dealing with a lot, physically and mentally.
Yes.
I ran out of my medication. I ran out of one of my medications and I lost the other medication.
And they are both very vital to
very important
a stable household
for my
in here.
mental health.
Our mental health. Sheesh.
And when I tried to get some more, one of the medications was on back order until
everybody knows.
Yeah, until like December.
It's a very known fact of what it is. It's a shortage. Yeah. And
my doctor wouldn't do anything without me coming in to see her, which was like 5 days
of no medication.
Yeah. So 5 days of no medication after I already had went like 3 or 4 days without medication. So it was rough. It was rough. And then on top of that, I've been dealing with a foot issue, which has caused me to be limping every single place that I go.
It looks like he's trying to be cute, but he's not.
Nah, hell yeah. You know the funny thing though? In my mind, I'm like, this is how we used to do in the 90s. This is what we did.
Nobody.
It was a bop.
They not gonna remember that at
what
all.
You mean?
Nah, no.
All I needed was baggy pants, and I was killing them.
We joke people like that.
Part of Wu-Tang.
You joke people like that. Do that. People that sag. That shit's not cute no more.
I ain't say you got to sag.
Like all those things. You might as well if you gonna limp like that. If you gonna do that, you might as well sag. You might as well get a do-rag with the cape out. You might as well get all the shit. Get the whole costume if you gonna do that.
Yeah. So it was just really rough mentally and physically the last couple of weeks. But through all of that, we still did a show in Raleigh.
Raleigh. You gotta stop saying Raleigh like that. I don't think it's Raleigh. I think it's Raleigh.
We did a show in North Carolina.
Okay, so we did. No, don't do that. Last time we said it's got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Liberty Township. We did a show in Raleigh. We had a really good time. We did a show at Good Nights in Raleigh. Right now they're in between buildings, so we did it in like the in between building, which was it was
like a pop up.
But it was
dope.
Still nice, right? We brought Cletus Cassidy with us, Liz Barlow with us, and DJ Suave, and we had a good show. It was a sold out show. It was a packed out show. The audience was amazing. It was some rough spots, but it was cool.
It wasn't y'all fault.
It wasn't y'all. No, y'all didn't do shit. It was just y'all didn't do nothing. Yeah. But
miscommunication.
It was a show. So but we had a really good time. Everybody, you met family there?
Yeah, listen, shout out to my cousin and her husband.
Yeah.
My cousin Lauren and her husband. She had came up to me and she was like, "Yay, I'm your cousin." I'm like, that's cool. We all feel like family. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "No, I'm like your actual cousin. I know your mother Tracy." And I was like, "Oh, well, maybe you've been on my Facebook or you really fam."
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? She went into some more detail. I was like, "Oh yeah, no, you fam for real." So that was cool. Got to see her. One of my mans from college, his best friend came to the show, her and her husband. And I got to talk to him for a little bit.
Yo,
which was dope.
Y'all are so fucking funny because we also had like a couple of gifts. And one of the gifts we had was a Japanese cherry blossom and the warm vanilla sugar.
Yo. I wish I remember homeboy name, but shout out to him because I've been using my warm vanilla sugar.
Hey, I don't know if you've been smelling the Japanese cherry. I've been mixing it with my cocoa butter. For real, that shit is, I forgot how good it was. I was like, oh, why did I stop doing this? Because I think I sat up under you and he was like, you smell good. And I was like, oh, shit, I know.
You don't even know.
I'm still killing him with it. No, but we had a good time.
Nah, super
Why
good
do I
time.
feel like there's something? We didn't have any hotel issues this time.
For once.
Yeah.
Because, boy, we've been going through it with the hotels.
Yeah, we also brought Treasy because we had to record this one.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Treasy, man.
Yeah, so it was a lot of, we had a really good time.
Yeah.
We drove to that one. What?
So, and I'm going to say this because he don't listen. Kristen ain't shit.
Wait, what the fuck?
Kristen ain't shit.
What happened?
So,
who don't listen? They might start listening.
Nah, he don't listen. I know it.
What happened?
Kristen ain't shit.
No, what did I do?
I'm about to tell you what you did.
I don't think I did.
Or what you didn't do.
I don't think I did anything.
So we in Raleigh, and my cousin lives out there, and we got up.
Oh, I know what you about to say.
We got up. We went to go eat afterward. Excuse me. We went to go eat afterward. And my cousin came and, he was talking and vibing and all of that. At this point, it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
I was about to say, let me throw in that we sitting at this table and me and Treasy are falling asleep.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
oh, yeah.
Treasy's falling asleep.
Tired.
Kristen's falling asleep. Mind you, I have to drive back because we had to get our daughter to a doctor's appointment. So we had to drive back at the butt crack of dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So not even dawn, like still dark outside. So in my mind, after we finish eating, we're going to go, back to the room. So my cousin's like, yeah, you should come check out, whatever he wanted me to check out. And I was like, nah, bro, like Kristen ain't going to want that, man. Like,
that's the problem.
She want to get some rest and everything.
That's the problem.
She gonna say that ain't no problem, but for real, it's gonna be a little issue. He was like, I bet.
Wasn't a problem.
So
I didn't care.
we got to the car, and he's like, yo, can you give me a ride to my car? And I was like, all right, no problem. I got you. So I don't even know how this happened, but as we're driving, I'm like, yo, where's your car? He was like, hey, keep going. We are passing like 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and we still not at his car. I'm like, nigga, we only was there like 10 minutes before you got there. Did you walk this whole way? He was like, nah, I had somebody drop me off. I'm like, I bet. So as we're driving, I find out that we're close to our hotel, and I'm like, all right, well, I'll still drop him off, and we'll go straight to the hotel. Kristen he goes, yeah, man, like I know Jay be bullshitting. He's saying that you didn't want him to go out. Now, as my wife, I would expect Kristen to come in and say, yeah, it's kind of late and we got to get on the road. I want to make sure that he gets some rest. But Kristen goes, no, go have fun. Fuck it. I don't care. Just do what you got to do. Go out there and be great. And I'm just looking at her like, yo, like, why would you do that to me?
So the reason I did it, for one, I knew you was a little tired, and I know you don't like to do shit, right? But the problem is you always blame shit on me. And
So
I'm tired of the way that my reputation is looking amongst your friends and family.
What you mean?
Because every time you want to get around something or you want to get out, you tell them that I did something. And I could easily just fuck the lie up right there. I never know until the last minute.
You ain't got to lie.
Hold on, because everybody always blames you. You don't ever want to go nowhere. It's all right. I see how it is. And then I end up finding out later after I've already been used that you like, nah, because Kristen don't want me to do this. Kristen want me to do that. Kristen, da, da, da. And I was like, I don't want to be that wife that everybody feel like you can't go nowhere because your wife going to say no.
Listen, having a spouse is 50%.
Why you got to yell?
The reason for having a spouse is 50% just so that you can have an excuse not to do things.
No.
That 50%, like you get married, I do. Now I ain't got to do shit.
I don't never want anybody to think that I'm holding you back from having fun.
What you mean?
It could be fun. I want you to do stuff. This was your cousin. You never go to Raleigh.
And I love my cousin. Like I love him. Like that's my guy.
You never go there and do anything. You haven't seen him. I was like, nah, it's fine. And then you looked at me and said, all right, we ain't gonna be back long. Like, it's not going to be that long. Just, stay up. And I was like, okay.
3 fucking hours later, I waltzed into the hotel room because he just kept me and showed me everything. Now, flip side of it is that, it was really good catching up with my cousin and just,
Which
just
is
talking
what
to him
you
and
should have
everything.
done and what I told you to do.
But when I had to drive on the road to get us back safely to our home.
I told you I could have drove. Now say something else. Make another excuse.
No, I don't like other people driving me.
Oh, well, that's the problem. You need to start liking it.
What?
Then you can enjoy life and you know what I mean?
No.
You don't have to be stressed out about those things. I would have drove. I would have had my own soundtrack playing. That's how I used to drive to gigs by myself all the time. Way farther than that. By myself. In the car. Boop, 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 boop. Playing my songs. Whatever. Stop for gas.
Raise your hand if you've had an accident before.
You've never had an accident? Don't fucking do that to me because you told me you had an accident.
Raise your hand if you had an accident with another car before.
Oh, now you want to bring factors into who gonna raise their hand?
Raise your hand if you
hold on. So it's not worse that you had an accident by yourself?
Raise your hand if
Hold on. It's not worse that you had an accident by yourself? You can mess yourself up, just want no other cars around to watch you do some bullshit? No, ain't no raising hands. This is audio. They can't see us. They listening. No, everybody not watching.
Raise your hand if you've had an accident which killed your memory. Raise your hand if you had an accident that made you limpy.
How you know you're... Oh, no. Okay, you're right. At least I had an excuse from outside sources that caused me to be a little limpy. You is just age. It's all happening inside your body. Your body is attacking itself. Okay? My bad that I got into an accident. Everybody's okay. We good. Minor, just...
No, you can't say minor.
Minor.
It wasn't minor.
Minor memory loss.
You couldn't walk for 6 months.
But minor memory loss.
No, it's not minor.
I can walk
you don't
now,
remember anything.
But I know I can rehab that walk now. We don't know when this going to happen to your leg again. It's just, something's always going to default because you're just getting older and your bones are disintegrating. Right now, I'm okay.
Whatever, man. Anyway,
you got attitude because I couldn't raise my hand?
I just expected Kristen to have my back and she did.
I didn't. And I don't feel bad about it. Now, your cousin think you fun.
You welcome.
You welcome for your quality time. Mad at me because you get to spend time with your loved ones.
Yeah, I mean. Also this week, I guess I made a decision, man. What the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
Y'all can't, if y'all listening, y'all don't know. I'm trying to drink this with covering the sign of what it is, and I can't. I just look stupid. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I made a decision. If you've been watching like the clips from like years ago, if you've been keeping up with us, then you probably have seen my weight gain.
Yeah.
I've ballooned, like legit. It feels like somebody is blowing in my body every month.
I think you are still sexy. That's
And
what
I appreciate
think
that.
you are still
I appreciate that.
scrumdiddlyumptious.
However, it's been messing with me physically and mentally, and I decided that it's time for a change. I'm ready to really be on the path of healthiness and become I want to be happy with my body. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that.
Um
I understand. As much as I'm always like, yo, like I still love you regardless, because I do. I want you to feel comfortable.
right.
I want you to be a little soft. I like to snuggle. That's selfish. That's me being selfish.
A little bit. But I mean, at any rate though, it's just become time. I'm fed up. I'm fed up, and I'm about to be on a weight loss journey, and it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. But I'm prepared for it.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared, but I am nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I'm nervous because I don't want to fail. Like everything that I embark on, everything I've ever just said, this is what I'm going to do in life. I've always known I could do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I didn't achieve it, I knew that it was because of me.
Mm-hmm.
And, when it comes to weight loss, like I've been like this my entire life.
But when you actually put forth the effort and try to do those things, you're very consistent with it. And like before the wedding, you were just like, I just want to fit in this tux. And you lost weight quick as shit.
No, I did. Like I know I can do it.
And that was your goal. Your goal was
right. But I've never had the goal to
just live like that.
Not even live like that, but to really be happy with my body. You know what I'm saying?
Why? That sounds wild.
Because it just seems like so much work. I've gotten close. Like I went hard for a minute. It was it before you? No, it wasn't before you, but it was
Is that with Jay?
When I was out in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I got really close when I was out in LA, and those babies came and it was like fuck it all.
Do you think that's what it is though? Because we had the babies before the wedding and you had that goal and that was your goal. So what made you stop after that?
Well, if you remember, and so
injuries.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to laugh, but
no, exactly.
It's your body. Fuck it up with you.
I'm actually going to document my entire process of the weight loss and everything. So if you check it out, you'll probably see or hear a lot of these things. But no, I got injured, and that shit lasted a while, and then it was just like one thing after another, and then COVID happened. And when COVID happened, it was just like it was just out of here.
It's like, why do anything? I'm not going anywhere.
Right, exactly. And before I knew it, we couldn't do anything.
But that also goes back to you just wanting it for you because, like, I guess, and this is not the same thing, but like in COVID, I just was like, fuck it. I don't need to put clothes on. I don't need to do, like, everybody was like that. And then you remember I got to a point where I would get up and get dressed every day.
Yeah, I remember.
And put on makeup every day. Like I was doing something because I was just like, I just want to feel better about myself. You know what I mean?
The funny thing was I thought that I never knew that my weight would go above a certain point.
Yeah.
Because it had never done that before. But I guess with age and everything,
yeah,
my body reacts differently now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do more than I used to do in order to maintain, at least maintain.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of that, now I'm looking at myself and I'm just gaining more and more weight. Like every time I go to the doctor, it's like an extra 10 pounds. It's crazy.
So what can I do to support you in that, because I know that there are just so many times where you'll tell me you're going to go do something, like I'm going to the gym, and I don't want to be like, remember you said you was going to go do this. Like I don't want to nag you, to be like, to remind you, because I don't know how to motivate you other than to remind you that this is a goal that you set for yourself.
And that's crazy. I think honestly, it doesn't start with you. It doesn't start and end with you. Anytime I've ever done anything when it had to do with my weight or just anything that I've embarked on, other people have nothing to do with it.
No, I know. I know it has nothing to do with me, but if you are finding it hard to motivate yourself, is there anything that I can do to help you without feeling like I'm nagging you?
I don't think so. Because it's I think I hit a wall somewhere, and that wall, it's a wall of hopelessness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to battle through that. Like I have a personal trainer now, that's going to, help me to really start this process. And I think that during the time that I'm with him, if I can get over that wall, if I can break that wall down, then I'll be good. Because I know once I'm in it, I'm in it.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second, because you've had people reach out and try to train you from afar.
Right.
So now you have somebody that's in person. Like, what was it about having somebody kind of giving you the guidelines to do it? It's just like you just can't make yourself do it. Like, what is it about a person? Is it them yelling at you and you making you do it, or just being an accountability partner, or seeing where they are and you feel like you got goals? Like, what is it about having somebody there with you?
So I think it just makes it an activity that I want to do. And I wasn't losing any weight, but I felt good being active when me and Taylor was going to the gym all the time. It felt good. I didn't really lose anything. But it felt good having somebody that was, well, I'm gonna be in there and we can do this. And we would go and we would work out, and I felt good about it. That was the first time in a long time that I actually have felt, happy about going to the gym. I remember you used to ask, why are you going with Taylor? You can go to the gym by yourself. It's right around the corner. But I really needed, at that time, someone just there, you know what I'm saying, to just help that mental blockage of doing it, and because she worked out all the time, it was like, well, I can't hold her up because I know she got to work out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get that.
So with him, we're not doing like a bunch of different training. Like he's only training me a couple of times, because he really does he does this. But he'll put me in a situation where I don't know exactly what to do. And that's part of it, not knowing exactly what I need to do.
Do you think you're going to lose it, though, once he's not there?
I don't think so. Because, like, it's messing with my mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always messed with me mentally, but now it's, like, to the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, to be honest, I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. I don't want anything to suffer because I'm not physically in a position that I need to be in. And that's both business and, with family. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I don't want anything to suffer. So, I'm just like, okay, it's time to really take control of this situation that has been out of control, for over 25 years.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's and it's going to be hard. Like, especially in the beginning, it's going to be hard. We're getting together tonight, or whenever you listen to this, we're getting together. And it's going to be the first time. And like I said, we're documenting it. And part of the reason that I'm documenting it, and I'm telling you guys that I'm documenting it, is so that I can get that accountability part. You know what I'm saying? If I put it out in the public, you guys will know. You know what I'm saying? You guys that watch every week, you'll see the weight going off.
Wait a minute, because I don't know. You can't just throw that into the atmosphere because there's gonna be niggas in the comments like, all right, where the weight loss at? I can't see. Like, then I'm gonna get upset.
Cool,
and I'm gonna have an attitude.
No, that's cool.
Don't come here with the bullshit if you listening. Just be encouraging. Don't be an asshole or don't say nothing.
Nah, that's cool, man. You know, the things that I've heard from people that were close to me when it comes to my weight, it's nothing that a person online that I don't know could say that would make me feel bad.
The fuck were people saying to you?
I've been dealing with this my entire life.
I don't like that. Who you want me to fight? I don't like that. I don't like that shit. Not my baby.
But it's real though. It's real.
Not my baby.
Nah, it's real, man. But you know, I'm just at a place where I don't need to be physically health wise, and you know, I'm just going to change that.
That's good. Maybe your feet will get some more moisture back or something.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I gotta put lotion for that.
Oh,
yeah,
I think
that's
it's
just
cocoa butter. I think we gotta go another step. Throw some of that Japanese cherry blossom on your knuckles, on your toes.
Man, but yeah. So I wanted to put that out there,
I'm very, very proud of you that you want to do this, and then you have someone that's going to motivate you. And I think you love anything with a camera. So if you have to record it and put together a project, you're gonna be like, well, I got to finish this just so I can put this documentary together.
That's real.
Fuck the workout. You'll be like, nah, this is not going to be complete unless I have all the pieces to make this.
But it's crazy. And this is my first project I've worked on in years.
Yeah.
So part of it is, I want to make sure that it's good.
I just want to put out a good documentary.
Put out a good product.
Look at the things that motivate you. Like, no, I want to get my health right, but this got to be the best documentary they ever seen in their life. Look at your motivation. No, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah,
and I believe you can do it. I think since you didn't give me no ways to encourage you, I'm just gonna find ways to get you out the house. Like, you know what I mean?
But you should come out with me though. Like,
all right, that's crazy. You just be like,
because like I said, it's
one project
it's
at
cool.
a time.
It's cool to have somebody else in there with you.
But if I'm slowing you down, like I want to get in the gym, but it's hard for me to talk about I want to get in the gym because we know I'm small. So I feel crazy when I talk about it. Like I'm small, but my health isn't all the way there regardless. So I kind of need to build up the endurance and just get back
but
to
you ain't
being
gonna slow me down,
healthy.
Like.
Why? Because I'm going to be in there fucking up. I don't know how to. My asthma is bad. Like that's one reason that I don't is because I just feel like I'm going to go in there. I'm not going to know what I'm doing. And then my asthma's going to fuck up. I'm going to be like, I'm turned off. I can't do this no more.
So I tried this a couple of times. Our DJ Suave, I went into the gym with him a couple of times, and I thought the same thing. I was going to slow him down. But, you know, what the cool thing about what he was doing is, like, he did what he had to do for him, but he allowed me to do what I needed to do at my own pace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all.
But you're not him. Are you going to do that for me?
Yeah.
I don't even know what my own pace is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Slow.
My asthma.
Your pace is slow.
I've had asthma. I was born with asthma. I've had asthma my entire life. And we know the last couple of days I've been having issues with breathing just in general. That's partly anxiety. But like I feel like I'm going to go in there and as soon as I can't breathe, I'm going to be like, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to build up my lungs. Even though they tell you exercise helps you with that stuff. But there's no way. There's nothing that's going to make me feel like this that I'm going to feel like is cool.
It's on some real shit. It's going to be so quick for you. Like.
But you're saying that because we know okay, I'm smaller. That's fine. We can get past that. But health wise, I've been dealing with asthma my entire life. So like little shit like that don't have nothing to do with a metabolism. Like
I get it.
My miles were terrible. Like just breathing in general. Like I haven't had to have a breathing treatment in years. Because I ain't exercised. And that's probably fucked up. Like I get it. Like I know where I am. So I'm not taking that for granted. But just as far as just endurance and keeping up with babies and all this other stuff, I do feel like I need to get in the gym and heart stuff. I've got heart shit. Like it's just all kinds of reasons to do it.
But you have friends too, like
that are trainers.
Yeah.
Damn, I got somebody with
friends that are
she
trainers.
got a whole gym. up the street.
You got friends that work out all the fucking time.
I know I do, but it's me. I am scared that I'm just gonna work out so hard. Like I'm gonna pass out. Like something's gonna happen where I can't breathe. I don't really have I mean I have an inhaler, but I don't really have like all that stuff that I had before when my asthma was like when I was having like asthma attacks and like crazy shit. I don't have access to all that stuff. So I get there and I'm working out crazy and I cannot settle myself down and I just pass out.
How crazy you think you're gonna be working out?
Anything at this point. Well, what they do like shit.
They do lifting. They do mostly lifting.
And you know what? And I had this conversation with somebody else about panic attacks. And I knew what I was talking about. I was like, something about a panic attack and your heart beating fast. When you start having those, and panic attacks are scary as fuck. When you start having those, and anytime after that your heart start beating fast, you get scared. Because you feel like it's going to be another one. Like it feels like you're about to die. Like you cannot distinguish it from if you've never had a heart attack, you think you're going to have a heart attack.
Right.
So anytime your heart start beating like that, even though it's supposed to, like it takes you back to a panic attack and how scary that shit was. And it's hard to explain. I know people that understand it, but it's like, yo, I just got to get out of that mindset and like just go for it. But panic attacks will fuck you up. They will. All right, let's be funny. This is way too serious right at the top. Yeah. It's crazy. I am very proud of you. There are babies screaming in the background. And I have to acknowledge them because sometimes you'd be like, you can't hear that, but you can.
Now you can hear that right there. That's camera mouth.
Yeah, our babies are in therapy right now while we are in here recording. So you might hear kids in the background.
Yeah. You see how much we care about you?
Wow. But he's like screaming though.
I don't think they can hear that.
He's fine. He's okay if y'all can. He's okay.
He's autistic.
You said that last time.
Things affect him differently.
There's a lot of behavior. Yeah, I mean, read up on autism, guys. We're not here to teach y'all.
And we are back. That was rough.
So what happened was the babies got too loud in therapy.
You might have heard that.
And now we are recording the next day.
Because they didn't stop being loud.
You had on that yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Same clothes. I did not put on makeup this time. I just put on a little lip gloss.
I mean, you didn't have to tell them everything.
No, I'm letting them know because I don't want the clips to look different.
I mean, the clip's going to look different. They're going to be like, oh.
If they watching the video and they're like, wait a minute. Well, it's okay. Fuck y'all. I got on glasses. I don't think I had on glasses last time. It's a lot. You got to bring it up. Whatever. Who cares? But we're back because we're going to get this episode out because y'all not going to fuss at us like y'all usually do.
Let's go into the question of the day. Yeah. What's something weird that lets you know it's love?
You know.
I don't know.
You know the thing that I be doing. It's common, right? But like I felt like that was our thing.
What?
The popping the zits.
Nah, that's mad common.
Yeah,
like you gonna hear that on the everybody's different responses. You're gonna hear that.
Even with the hair bumps, because you know, like men got a lot of hair on their legs and stuff like that. And like I'll go to sleep and I'll wrap my arms around you because I'll be trying to spoon. You don't be wanting me to spoon, but I'll be spooning.
Yo, last night
Fuck
was
it. I gotta talk about my
ridiculous.
shit. Leave me alone. So I'll be spooning and then I pick the thing on your legs.
You didn't pick nothing last night. Last night, I'm laying there trying to be all, sleep.
Yo,
and I just kept feeling this hot water bottle on my body, like a huge hot water bottle. And then I realized, that was just her thigh.
I feel like water?
It was just warm and soft.
I feel wet.
You want wet.
Wet, but in plastic, though?
What?
I feel like warm, like a...
You were just very warm. And
container?
I kept overheating.
No, you weren't.
I was. It was hot as shit. And then I thought maybe you get the hint. When I got up and went to the bathroom, I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to come back. And she going to realize, oh, maybe he don't want to be held.
You came back. I was like, oh, we back.
Yo, it's like 4:30 in the morning at that.
No.
Like,
so last night, full transparency, I was kind of having like panic attacks. I'm going through like a couple of like, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I do know what's going on, but I don't want to talk about it. But I'm going through whatever, and not like menopause and not like that. But
you getting up there though. You menopausal?
No, I'm not. Shut
You got
up.
menopausal
really,
age?
really, shut up.
When does that happen?
We have people that listen to us that you're disrespecting right now.
No,
'cause they
I'm talking to
actually
you.
Are going through menopause. I don't know.
Exactly.
But it's not. No, I'm going through these. It's something. I'll talk. Whatever. So I have a lot of anxiety at night, and I had a really hard time going to bed last night. And you holding you like comforts me and like grounds me a little bit. So I was like trying to be grounded, but you like did not want. You caused me more anxiety by pushing me off of you because I didn't feel wanted.
Hey, yo, and you know what?
I didn't feel grounded.
I care about your anxiety and all of that.
You don't.
But I care more about my comfort when I'm trying to sleep.
But what if it's happening in the middle of the night?
Get a pillow.
I've been having issues where I can't breathe. Like,
nah, that's bad. You gotta get a pump too.
It's not
See,
that.
with my CPAP, I can breathe at all times.
Wow. I cannot believe you tried to stunt your lungs on me. Oh, wow. That's crazy because I got asthma and you just have sleep apnea. Whoa.
Yeah, man. I'm breathing.
Fine. Oh, that's crazy. Well, yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, I like to like pick the bumps on the hair bumps on your legs, and you don't tell me to stop, which I think is crazy.
No, if I'm being honest, I don't have a problem with you doing it. It's very soothing.
That's weird.
What it's weird that you picking on me is.
I mean, because I'm
weird.
just doing that. It's weird. It's weird. I'm doing it, and I feel like it hurt, but no, that's weird.
Nah, it's like you know that, and this happens in sex too, where it's a little bit of pain, but it's like nah, I like that.
At what time?
Do it again.
What part of sex? When? What do you want me to do again? When it happens, you like, ouch.
Like you've like scratched, like dug your nails into me before.
Mm-hmm.
You've done that. And it's like, oh, that hurt, but I like it. It's just, or
it does hurt
a little bit, because I don't think you do it for like trying to do sexy time.
I'm gripping.
Yeah, like you are holding on to dear life. I feel like you want to palm me. Son.
No, I think I'm trying to hold my balance because that's when you want me to do all those positions, but my balance ain't great. So I'm trying to be there with you, but like I got to use you for leverage so I can still look sexy while I do it.
Nah, you don't be looking sexy. I don't know because my eyes close immediately once you dig into me. So
what is it like? Block the pain out. Don't tell her.
Exactly.
I don't want to be no bitch.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Damn, I be killing it. I love.
No,
that.
you be killing me. Pain.
You don't have no blood. I watch. You don't have no blood.
So what's the question? What's something weird that lets you know it's love?
What about you?
When I walk in the bathroom on you while you like shitting, and I just talk to you like a regular conversation, like it ain't no duty coming out.
Duty?
Yeah.
To be honest, it don't come out when you walk in. When you walk in, I pause it.
It sucks right back up.
No, I just pause it.
You don't be turtling.
I think I anticipate you about to walk in. Like, what pisses me off is that you come in and ask for something and then
I stand there
and like think about whatever you got. Like, you already got your answer and like you still try to decide what you're gonna do with the answer. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing something. Like, I gave you your answer. Like, get the fuck out.
But we married. We supposed to share everything.
No, we don't have to.
Why not?
Because it's our marriage. We make our own rules, right?
Yeah, but we should share everything.
Yeah, that's not my rule.
And I just be trying to have conversation, and you know what?
No, this is when you start to think, and then I'm like, I don't want you to think here with me. And I also like I don't like when you're in there when I pee. For some reason, peeing is worse. Like I have to close the door. That's my time.
No, that's not your time.
It feels very personal to
you
pee.
just peeing.
It feels very personal.
Peeing is personal.
Yeah, it feels very like is me. It's my liquid. It's for us. And I just I gotta have something that is like, I don't know. I know it's opposite, but it's something about peeing. I have to close the door. I don't want you to see me pee.
Why not? First of all, it's not like I'm looking at the stream come down.
I don't know. You're a nasty nigga. I know. Hey, get yourself together.
I'm just thinking,
ew.
What would that be like?
Don't worry about it. You will never know. You will never know.
Let's go into your answers. What's something weird that lets you know it's love? They let me toss their salad and try new things.
Okay.
Have you ever tossed my salad? I don't remember.
Nigga, yes. What are you talking about?
Don't say it like, of course, I
We've
toss
talked
it every
about
5
it.
days.
So if they've listened for a while, then they probably said the same thing.
Or they might have forgot like I forgot.
Nobody forgot.
How is that experience for you?
I don't know. I just feel like duty. Like military, like yeah, I don't know. Like I'm saving my marriage. Like I'm saving my country.
What?
It's like it's a task that I just do it. I don't feel anything.
You just go like, is there a thought process like going into sex? Like, you know what? Tonight I'm tossing this nigga salad.
No, it's just I don't know. If I see like everything is not going great up top, like I'll be like,
bring in reinforcements.
I gotta think quick on my feet, and that's where I go.
That's where you go.
I mean, apparently it's been going great. I haven't had to do that in a very long time, but it's not really, it's not my,
so that is like
shit.
a last ditch effort.
No, I mean it's something that I do. Like if there's a certain, I don't know, I don't feel that spice until I get in there.
Right. Now I get that. Like I never plan on eating your ass, but when I do eat your ass, I'm in a really nasty mode. Like I'm just feeling.
Sometimes I know when you're there though, because you've already started there. You've gotten aggressive. You've like really kissed me like a lot, and then you like toss me or something, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna eat my ass tonight. I hope I wash. Like, or sometimes I feel it.
I always know you wash. Like I never go into eating ass saying, I wonder how tart she is. Nah, I always know that you dove down.
Nah, okay, good. Because you be trying to get me when I'm like, sometimes when I go about to go take a shower. It's not that it's
sex
crazy.
Is different. Like I like a little. When we having sex, but now I can't like put my face places.
Wait, so that's not part of sex?
What?
That's
fucking? No, I'm talking about like insertion. You know what I mean? Like,
so I'm saying, don't you do that during sex, or you just be thinking of days where you just like, I don't want nothing else. I'm just gonna go head first into the ass.
No, like I said, I never think about it.
Like that's a separate activity.
It's a separate activity.
Like it's an add-on.
It is.
Like you know how you go get a massage and they be like, do you also want rock therapy? And then you just be like, I also want to eat ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's great. Like aromatherapy, ass therapy, like that.
It's kind of like aromatherapy, though, depending on how good you are.
How does it make you feel? I was about to say, because
it's never been like nasty. Like I feel like if you have to think I'm eating ass, then that ass ain't as clean as it should be. Like you should just be thinking I'm licking something that I usually don't lick.
Oh wow, that's a great way to go into it. Just to be like, I'm just fucking extra today. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. What? I gotta keep going back to cool question. What's something weird that lets you know it's love when my partner licks my face?
No.
My daddy used to do that to my brother when he was a baby.
You don't love me if you lick my face.
What you mean? I feel like I've licked you before.
Yeah, did you get some foundation and some blush in there too?
It was a little chalky.
On your tongue,
a little chalky.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's nasty. I put shit on my face. Like, I wouldn't do that.
But I like licking you.
But not my face.
Why not? I want to lick everything.
And then if you lick a clean face, then you probably going to get some astringent on your tongue. Like, it's a lot. Vitamin C serum, micellar water, facial wash, moisturizer, niacinamide. What else do I use? Hyaluronic acid, eye gel.
I ain't never tasted no hyaluronic. What's the word? Hyaluronic?
Maybe you did, because when you taste it, it do that to your tongue.
Numbs your tongue?
It do that to your probably, I imagine. I don't know.
Let me see. What's the question?
What is something weird that lets you know it's love? I don't know.
That's it. How comfortable they try to get. I don't need to know what your shit smell like.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, this is a good one. Enjoying silence together.
Yeah, well, you don't have to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just like chill. That's a very good one.
But I think it's so funny because I think when you have silence in a relationship, like at certain periods of time, it can either mean y'all are super comfortable or it can mean that y'all have lost everything to talk about. So
Damn.
it's real like iffy.
But that's why I
sometimes.
said enjoying silence together,
I get that.
not just sitting in silence.
I get that.
Okay.
Do you enjoy silence with me? I feel like you don't, because you always want to talk.
Maybe I just want to talk to you. Maybe I still have things to talk about.
And that's fine. I just feel like certain times we ain't got to talk.
Like when? Every day?
Every day there should be a silent moment.
How long is the moment?
See, now you want like...
We can have one right now. You want to?
No, we don't.
Well, how long you want it to be? That's what I'm saying.
Nah, like for instance, when we on the plane, sometimes you be wanting to talk. If you ain't got your headphones, you be wanting to
I'm
talk.
bring my headphones. Are you concerned?
No, I'm... Why? Because we got to get on the plane
We
today?
literally have to get on the plane after this. I have my headphones, I think.
No, I don't be concerned, but I be thinking, she ain't got her headphones. She gonna want to have a conversation, and I was just enjoying this ride.
Is this that like first class shit?
Nah, we ain't got to be in first class to enjoy silence. You be in regular ass class.
You want me to talk?
Not all. Sometimes it's like, yeah, we should have a conversation, and other times like, yeah, we should be quiet.
What about today? You want to talk today?
I don't know how I feel yet. You gotta catch me when I sit down. Like, depending on how comfortable I get.
What do I like? Wait till you settle in your seat and then
Yeah.
like, so now or no?
Yeah, just be like, hey, baby, and just see how many words I give you back. Like, try it.
Hey, baby.
What's up? See right there?
That's a lot of words though.
Nah, what's up is one word.
It's more than one.
What's up is one
you ain't
word.
say yo, because you be saying that. So if you say what's up, you asking me a question now.
No.
And I'm gonna tell you what's up.
No. Now, if I say yo, then I'm ready to talk.
No, you're not.
I am.
If I say baby and you say yo,
What's up?
You don't want to talk.
No, if I say what's up, I don't want to talk. If I say
You
yo,
say what's up, you asking me a whole question.
I'm not asking you a question.
I didn't know we did rhetoricals. You didn't tell me that. When somebody asked me a question, I got answers ready. And that's what I thought a conversation was. Why you don't understand?
I'm not doing this with you, man.
I'm going to talk to you today.
I'm not doing it.
I'm going to talk you today. I'm going to talk you to death today. You hear me?
Oh, I'm so glad that plane ride ain't that long, man. What's something weird that lets you know it's love? I hate feet, but I like when I'm wearing socks and he shoves his feet into.
No.
Know what?
He puts his feet in her socks.
Into we cuddle. I don't say read because I'm not.
Does he put his feet in her socks too?
I'm wearing socks and he shoves his feet and we cuddle. Maybe.
Shoves his feet where?
I don't know. But obviously his feet don't bother her, even though she hates feet.
I've
never understood hating feet though.
I'm
There's so many people
yours.
that's what?
I'm starting to hate your feet.
Why you hate my feet?
Because they so dry now.
I put lotion on them yesterday.
They were never this dry. They were never this dry before. And I'm not like I don't hate feet. I think feet are cool. Like if they nice feet. And I've been around some crazy feet. I know you see my daddy. I've been around some feet and I still fuck with feet. But I can't. You are killing me.
I lotion my feet today.
You said you lotioned them yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, yeah.
So that's the problem. Why you can't just do it every day?
Nah, I be missing days.
But why? You see the same feet I see.
Because some days I'm not going nowhere.
But I'm there.
You know what it
is?
is?
Your feet are always out because you have pretty feet when they're moisturized. Like the outline of your foot is pretty.
The outline.
It's the details that you fuck it up. The outline, you have a pretty ass foot. When it's like manicured or like, taken care of. It's a nice foot. You got a whole picture of your feet on your Instagram.
I do?
Yeah, nigga, remember we first time we seen white water. I mean, like
blue
water.
Yeah.
Your feet in the white sand. I know.
Okay.
Bad bitch alert.
Okay. You
Bad
right.
bitch alert.
You right. I had to see the clear water.
And those were the bad bitch feet I'm talking about. That's what I like.
But you know what? I think that's when my feet started taking a turn for the worse.
The white sand.
Because it dried it out.
Luxury. You should not have luxury. That's what it is. That luxurious ass sand. Ever since then, your feet been in shambles.
Yeah, they have been a little. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's when it happened. Because and I think that's what it is. I never had to lotion my feet every single day. They would just stay moisturized. Even when I took a shower, they would just stay moisturized.
I mean, you got some of the prettiest feet out there, for real.
I know.
Top 5 feet in the game when they ready.
when
they ready? Oh my gosh. I got to your feet and I was like, I should start getting more pedicures because this is crazy. And then now you started looking like that, and I've been lax on my pedicures because my feet still prettier.
Fuck it, if he ain't gonna do it, I ain't doing
my feet still, they regular pretty now, but I was trying to keep up with you.
Could you deal with somebody with bad feet?
I done dealt with my daddy for a long time. And all his feet friends, like all his toes friends.
That was a deal breaker for me for a long time.
His toes are friends, like that big toe. They friends with. He friends with the pinky toe. He mad he can't get over there. The big toe. So he be trying. He be reaching over there.
What's something weird that lets you know it's love? When he texts and calls all day, but when I get home, he has an attitude. Okay.
I don't understand.
Nah, I do. Like, you want to have conversations, but at the same time, you giving me attitude when we in face to face.
No, the way you explained it still does not make sense.
That don't make sense to
you?
Okay. That's their thing, though. It's weird.
Yeah, it's okay. Letting him get my boogers out my nose. You be trying to do shit like that. You just weird, though.
I just don't want you to walk around with a dirty nose.
But I won't. I'm a grown-ass woman. Just tell me it's a booger in my nose. I feel it, but...
Nah, I got to get it for you. You might not be able to see it.
I promise you. I know it's there.
If you can feel a booger in your nose, it should be out your nose.
Well, you don't give me time, though. You see boogers...
How much time do you need? Booger, take it out.
It could be a second. You don't give me You don't give me time. But it's okay.
You sure? I feel like that bothers you.
I don't know if I'm sure yet.
Like, but I'll do all of that. I'll clean your... I remember when we first started talking, I think you either had crust in your eye or on the side of your mouth, and I tried to do the lick thing, and you jumped back and laughed, like, what the hell are you doing? And I realized how much of a parent I was. But that's my way of showing love.
I think you've done that shit to me, too. I'm just like, nigga, get off deal.
Yeah.
That's just raw spit. That's not like in a kiss or nothing. That's just out there, just... organic spit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just to make sure you good.
Nah.
It's like, you know how the monkeys be doing, and they be playing with and pulling stuff out, and that's how I be feeling.
Oh yeah, it is phone. During the day, so the phone is going off.
Goddamn phone, man.
It's always something, guys. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yo, one day we gonna get a studio, y'all. One day we gonna get a studio, and that's gonna be crazy.
When we get a house, we gonna get a studio. What? It's crazy. What? New listeners have to listen to other episodes, man. I'm sick of this shit. I'm not putting on for these niggas.
What's something weird that lets you know it's love? Licking the same ice cream cone. Nah.
I don't want to do that.
Nah, son.
Okay.
Nah.
I'll toss salad, but I'm not licking after you done lick something.
What?
I'm not licking. We're not licking ice cream.
Nah, I'm with you on that. I don't want, and it's not because of germs. It's literally because I want my ice cream cone. It's mine.
No, them babies, they be fucking it up. Cause I try to eat my little Snickers ice cream and all that shit, and they want some. And then they slurp it, and it just looks nasty. I don't want it no more. After that,
leave a little drool on it. How you got drool on ice cream, man?
I'm good on that. That's your candy bar now. Yeah. Oh, you can eat that.
But I think they know that. That's why they go in for.
I know. Ooh, man. Chocolate. No, no, it's mine. Yeah, why do kids make shit look so nasty? I know it's good. I had it before, but it should be looking nasty.
Because kids are juicy mouthed, man.
Juicy mouthed. They do.
What's something weird that lets you know it's love? Your pet peeves don't bother you when they do it. Wiping their face off and getting stuff out their nose. See? There's a lot of people talking about nose, man.
Yeah.
Boogies.
Still weird.
Still weird.
What's a weird thing that makes you know it's love? Wash my feet and shave my armpits?
You will not let me shave you.
No.
Why won't you let me shave you?
Because you want to shave my vagina.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna work.
Nah, that's me trying to cater to you.
You have tried to wash my body before and then vigorously rub my vagina in the process.
I'm not going to vigorously rub your vagina with a razor.
I know, but your hands are down there. You're going to do something you're not supposed to be doing.
What you mean? Now, I might put my hands in you to get a grip and then shave like that.
It actually sounds like a really good way to get a grip.
Yeah.
No, I don't trust you.
What you mean?
I don't trust you. Because it's not going to be a good shave because you're going to be worried about getting me juicy.
No, I'm going to be worried about making sure that it is soft.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I will never.
What about your armpits?
No, I got it.
You don't want me to do nothing for you.
There's curves and stuff in there. Like, I'm scared. I don't want to get cut. I know how to do it. I've been doing it for a while.
Not your legs either?
No, hell no. There's curves on your legs too. That's a lot. No, you're not a licensed cosmetologist.
What that mean?
Because I'm scared.
You gotta trust me, man. You have to put trust in me.
You don't even trust shaving your own face. You
right.
think I'm gonna shave?
You
no,
right.
Fuck no.
But you must trust me enough. To know
not
that
to
I
let
won't
you put
hurt
a laser on my body.
A laser?
A razor.
Yeah, I'm not.
A razor.
Come on, man.
No, I'm okay.
That's messed up, yo.
I love you.
What's something weird that lets you know it's love? When you're used to your man peeing in the shower with you in it. That is a little bit nasty.
Have you done that?
No.
You haven't done that with us?
Never.
With us in there?
Never. Because I don't want to pee on you by accident. Okay. You know, or worse, like sometimes, you know, when you washing in the tub and maybe the water just, you know, backs up because your wife washes her hair in the damn tub all the time and doesn't clear out the tub. So
you gotta add
the water backs up.
Black woman with natural hair.
Anyway.
You got attitude?
No, it's not an attitude. It's
What's
just,
wrong with you?
You know, I just hate having to take a bath shower.
Water do be filling up in the
hell yeah. So how I'm going to pee in there? Then the pee is mixing up.
That makes me want to wash my hair more in there. So
Why?
You don't pee.
We don't take showers together often.
There's a bath mat in there. You don't clean it out after you pee.
I don't pee in the shower often.
Good. That's what I just said.
Okay.
Let's
take a pause for the cause.
I don't want to pause. I don't want to do it. Y'all, we're on tour, right? I don't know if y'all know, but we are on tour. And I'm gonna tell you our next tour dates. So next date is this being released today?
Yes.
Okay, so Friday, tomorrow, I'm guessing. 11/11 will be in New York City at the New York Hard Rock Hotel, in the venue of the Hard Rock Hotel. I think we're sold out, but I think they're also going to add some tickets. So just try if you ain't get tickets already. I don't know. I don't know anymore. So that's where we're headed when we leave from here. Super excited about that. November 17th, we're going to be in Phoenix, Arizona at Stand Up Live Phoenix. Get your tickets. I think the tickets are going well, but it's a big ass venue. I think like 500. Like it's something crazy. It's something big for a comedy club. So get your tickets. Get your groups of people out there. We'll be out there next week in Phoenix. And if
damn, that is next week. Wow.
And if you got food, let us know food because you know we love food. November 29th, we're going to be in Portland, Oregon at the Helium. Portland, y'all looking a little weird right now. Like y'all want us to come and y'all asked us to come and we coming. So get the tickets now.
And that's the only place in Oregon that we're going to be at. And we're not going to be in Washington State this year either.
But We do have an offer to come to Washington State that we really want to come to. So we are going to do that as soon as we can.
But for
January
right now,
19th.
get your ass in Portland.
January 19th, we're going to be in Miami, Florida. That's our rescheduled date for Miami. That's also my 36th birthday. So those tickets are on sale. Get those tickets. I think they might have transferred also tickets over. If you bought them before. I'm not sure how that works, but there's that. So there's a little gap in between all them dates because we're not doing Oxnard, Brea, and San Jose this year. We had to cancel those dates.
Yes. I think I spoke about it earlier. I'm dealing with some foot issues, and it's become a little bit more serious than we initially thought. So I'm going to have to take a quick break just to get my foot together. Yeah. And unfortunately, it fell during that time.
Yeah. So that is about, I think, right around that time, we are just not going to be able to do those dates.
Yeah.
So we had to cancel those dates. But we do we say that now?
I don't think so.
I think we can.
It's nowhere to do anything though.
I know, but we can at least reassure them.
It's on you, B.
Okay, well, we have a very special show in San Francisco that we are going to do. Same month. Hopefully all the information will be out super soon, but it's we're still coming to California. We just can't do those dates, but we are coming to San Francisco. I believe it's December 10th. But it's something that's super, 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 super important and special.
You can tell them what it is.
All right, we're taping. We're taping a special. And it's going to be, I believe, the 10th of December in San Francisco. All those details are coming out ASAP, most likely by next week, hopefully. And those tickets are going to be sold. Hopefully, some of you can make that show. That is the only one that we can do. And it's after the point of all the other shows. But we are so sorry. We are so sorry. We really want to come. We've gotten a lot of DMs and comments just because people got the email that the shows were canceled. But we're gonna do our best to come back. I don't know. I feel really bad about it.
No, definitely.
I feel really bad about it, but we do have this show in San Francisco. That's a really important show for us that we absolutely have to do. So hopefully you can come to that show. So we'll have all the information soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're taping a special, guys. So there's that. Okay, cool. Whatever. All right.
How do you feel about that?
Taping a special?
Yeah.
I am scared. Let's talk about it. I'm a little scared. I don't know why. I know that our live shows are fun as shit. If you've been to a live show, I love the people that give reviews on the live shows. I wish I just had a place to put all the reviews so people knew. Like, I might just go in there and clip up all the comments because I want people to know that we try to give an experience when we do these live shows. We try to bring you into the fold of what we're doing. And try to make it fun for y'all and for us. Like, just make you feel like you're there, you're part of the conversation, because you are. And translating that to a special or anything taped, I don't know, I'm nervous. And what if it's like we got shows where we knock that shit, it's crazy. And then we have shows that are great, but we got shows, I'm excited. I want the people that listen to us to be there.
Yes. And,
so they understand.
It's, to me, the special is just it's a big thing because, especially you guys that have been listening since the beginning, we've come such a long way. So the fact that we get a chance to present this to the world visually is amazing.
It's very scary. they're talking about door prizes and like guests and all this shit for this show. And we're trying to make it a big deal. We're trying to, it's fun. Like, it's fun for us. We keep getting people saying, y'all got to do something. Y'all got to do a show. Y'all got to do something. Like, look, we can only do what they allow us to do.
Yeah.
And this special is such a crazy opportunity for us that I just want it to be the best shit. It's some wild, random ass shit. We are just a married couple. I happen to be funny. No, I'm being serious, but like, we're a podcast that started on a couch with people that nobody knew who the fuck we were.
Yeah.
Nobody knew us. So this is wild to me. But yeah, how do you feel about it?
I said
like, are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm trying not to really think too much into it. Because I want to make sure that we're not putting on because there's cameras involved.
Yeah,
you know
I don't think so.
So
There's a camera involved right now, and I didn't even put on makeup. No.
But yeah, so I want to be able to give the experience. I want to make sure that it translates. So that you guys that have been coming to the live shows, you guys that have been listening and watching on YouTube and all of that it all comes together and it's just like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. I just want people to understand us, what we're about. It's not all just about sex, even though we talk about it a lot, but I don't know, just regular ass people that's not trying to do too much, that's talking about real conversations that regular people talk about, not trying to be cute because you on TV. Like, just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
so we'll give you more details the closer it gets.
Again, we are so sorry.
Yeah.
We are so sorry that we cannot make those shows, but we will try our best to make it up to y'all.
Yeah, definitely. We got a whole another year.
Yeah,
next year.
But Phoenix, hopefully, God willing. But Phoenix and Portland, y'all up next. Yeah, so get them tickets.
So let us see now. Let's go into a couple of topics. We really don't got a lot of time because we gotta catch this flight. But you put up something yesterday or before a couple of days ago, and I'm guessing you want to talk about this, so I'm going to definitely hit it.
You gonna hit it too? Just like everybody else.
Woman admits she likes getting ran through, having a train run on her.
I just think it's admirable. She said, "I'm a queen and I deserve to be worshipped." Now let's just think about this. Dudes all the time, I want a whole bunch of wives or a whole bunch of women just doing all these things to me, and why can't she feel the same way? There's such a double standard we've talked about this over and over on this particular platform because you like what you like. It's not always about, like, I've said this before, like when a dude is like, yeah, man, I tore that up, or I hit that, or I got that. Like, why she couldn't get you? Why couldn't it be her choice to be like, nah, I fucked him? You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with it. Do what you want to do, ma'am. I am okay.
So let me ask this question. Because of how I'm sure most of us grew up, is there anything wrong with a train?
Now, at my older age, no. I mean, if that's what you want. If that's what you want.
Right. I mean,
I'm just tired of people telling people how to live their lives. If that's what you want to do and it makes you happy, then whoever you come in contact with, like, I don't live my life to, and I know some people do. I don't live my life to attract anyone. Like, I'm not purposely doing this to get, like, I wasn't purposely doing something to get a husband.
Right.
I wasn't purposely, I just was living my life, and I felt like whoever I was going to be with was going to be compatible to whatever my lifestyle is.
Right.
Not saying I was out here, getting trains. I never had a train. I ain't never been like a train type of nigga. I ain't never been a conductor ass nigga. I ain't never done that. That's me. I've never done that. But I wasn't like not doing things because I was like, oh my God, if my partner finds out about this, then they're not going to love me. That's not the person for me.
I get it.
And maybe she don't want to be loved. Maybe she just want to be fucked, and that's fine too. What do you think? What? What?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, honestly. I understand having a high sex drive and an appetite for as much sex as possible. You know, one of the things that I like about threesomes and foursomes and all of that, and I'll take some other
You never had no other
I haven't had no other but one of the things I like about it is that it's very it's like an insatiable craving being met. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I can have this, I can have this, I can have this.
And everybody involved is okay with it.
Right, exactly. Everybody's on board. You know, everybody's enjoying themselves. Now with a train, you know, the guys aren't really participating with each other.
Remember when we talked about a train in depth in DC?
Did we?
Yeah, remember we had a whole conversation in the green bedroom.
Oh yeah.
It was like, yo, they stand outside and they be like, oh, you done?
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah. Like, I don't know how it works. I've never done that. But
I was supposed to be a part of one.
You was last and she was done?
Not exactly. Sort of though. There was this girl that was around the way, and she just had a day where she wanted to fucking suck everybody off.
Yo, how old are you? You said it was an around the way girl.
Yeah, nah, for real. You know, and I think so. I remember my boy coming to get me and was like, yo, shorty's going off. And I'm like, bet. So I run to where it was all going down, and I opened the door and I saw all this debauchery going on. And for me, it was too much. I was like, I don't want no parts of that.
Debauchery.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want any part of that. And it just turned me off to it. And then the older I got, I was like, I don't really want to, be a part of a train. Like, that just seems so crazy. But at the same time, it's not like I look at it and say, oh, that's just wrong, or oh, she's a hoe. Nah, not necessarily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if she is a hoe, fuck it. Like, I'm pretty sure if you are consenting to a train, when you finish that train, you probably, the woman probably feels better than everybody that's in the room because she got so many dicks.
Oh no.
You don't think that, like, you don't think that if you
depends
want
on
it,
the age, because like right now, like I don't want so many dicks.
right? But if you wanted
that's
it, though,
overwhelming right now. Just talking about it, like just so many dicks, all just back to back dicks.
back to back dicks.
That's too many dicks.
It's a lot of dicks. But if you wanted that, you would probably feel better than the one dick that got you.
But what if I went in there like I'm gonna take all these, and then 35 started kicking in, and I was like, I need a nap. I need a nap. I am not built for this, honey. I can't.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm very open-minded. No, now knowing how I am sexually, I'm very open-minded to a lot of things. So
I think that's the problem. A lot of people are closed-minded because my thing is you can have your own morals and your standards, and that's fine. No one's trying to make you think differently, but also like stop judging other people for what they're doing.
Yeah.
If they're okay with it and it's not harming anyone involved, stop judging people.
Yeah.
It's their life. If whatever consequences come from whatever they do, good or bad, that happens to them. That does not happen to you.
Nah, that's facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's
dog,
facts.
let her fucking suck till Tuesday. I don't know.
Why Tuesday?
I don't know. Today's Thursday, so next Tuesday. It sounds
that's
like
a lot of fucking
that's
sucking.
a lot. You wake up, go to sleep, you take naps. It's kind of like you dating these niggas, huh? It's like a bed and breakfast train. A bed and breakfast now. Let her have a bed and breakfast of dicks.
Nah, I get that. I was on Twitter and I had seen this clip of Skip Bayless. You know who Skip Bayless is, right?
Yes.
On Fox News, used to be with Stephen A. Sports announcer. Some people love him, some people hate him.
Yes.
Anyway, he was talking about his career and how his wife had to know that she would never be number one. She might be 1A, but she would never be number one to his career. And I was wondering, could you be in a relationship with someone, mainly me, if my career was always before you?
No. I don't put my career before you.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I know. I mean, I know. I just want you to. It sounds like he wouldn't even consider her. Like if something came up. Like,
well, no,
I would put you into.
So the way he made it, and it was so weird because I understood where he was coming from. It just sounded very, very selfish. But at the same time, I was like, but I get what he's saying. And part of it, he was talking how, she has to understand that I'm not coming to bed until sometimes 3 a.m. Well, I'm not coming to bed until late because I'm watching every single game. And then I wake up like 4 a.m. to make sure that I'm catching up on everything that I need to do and being prepared. And this is what I've been working for my entire life.
But I mean, if that's part of what your career entails, then that you're just working. That's part of your work. That's not putting the job before your wife. That's something that you have to do.
On their first date, he told her that she would never be number one to his career.
It's his wording. I think that's kind of fucked up because I think what he's saying just means that he's working. I mean, if that's what you have to do to work, so you can have all the knowledge to go in the next day and have the correct information, you're working. But to use the wording, you never gonna be number one. That's kind of like fucked up.
Right. And he does
just
say
my job entails this. This is what it takes for me to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fit into me doing this for work or not? Because straight up saying, you're not number one. My job is number one. It doesn't feel like the same thing unless that's his mindset anyway.
Right. And it sounded like that was his mindset.
Yeah, but that's if that's your job, then it's like, okay, this is your job. Like my job, I have to go into clubs. Sometimes I'll be in clubs just to network. And I'm in comedy clubs just to network. Sometimes I'll go to shows I'm not on just so I can talk to people. Mm-hmm. And you have to be okay with that. I was in a relationship when I started comedy where they weren't okay. They could not understand why I was always at a comedy club.
Right.
And it was in the beginning. And it was like, this is my job. I have to go and I have to talk to people. I have to get on stages. I got to network. I got to do these kind of things.
And he felt uncomfortable with it, right?
Yeah.
And
it was new for him.
He felt like you were taken away from the relationship, right?
I don't know, because I think it was more like you just can't understand why someone needs to be in a comedy club around dudes all the time.
Right.
I don't think that's putting somebody second.
If you decide, but kind of.
I don't think so. I think that's work. Like the work, this is part of my job.
Like I know people that if that was the case, like what you're describing, and their man or their woman was like, yo, I don't want you doing that anymore, they'll stop. They wouldn't have pursued comedy. They would have, because my man doesn't want me doing this or my woman doesn't want me doing this. Like I know people like that.
I can understand that. That's why I guess with him, so with me, I was in a different job and then I went to comedy all in this relationship.
Right.
So with him already being in that job and then dating someone, I think it's different. I think it's like, this is what my job entails. This is what I have to do for my job. I'm now dating you. I'm just letting you know what my work is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think maybe my situation did affect the relationship because it was a different dynamic in the relationship once I started. Yeah. But skip going into it already at the job. Mm-hmm. I think you just go into him. This is getting to know me. This is me. This is what I do. And you hopefully, whatever you do in your life fits around that, and that's our life. Like,
no, I get that. It just, for me personally, it's scary. Only because work, or the work that I do, has always been fun and an outlet.
Yeah.
And it's my happy place. You know, when I do things like this, when I'm editing, when I'm writing, like all of those things are happy for me. That's my go-to. I think you had said something last night or the night before last where you was like, you know, I want to be able to just chill, you know, like work. Would you say work to live or something?
Not live to work. I want to
Right.
work to live. I want to be able to work, but I want to be able to still do things that are light, that are just life.
Right.
Like enjoy those things.
And for me, I enjoy my work so much that it would never be a thought process of I need to work to live, or you know what I mean, I'm working too much, because I enjoy it like that.
I think we just haven't gotten to that place yet. I think you've been working constantly and all your stuff has been fun, but I think you might get to a point where we're doing so much work and you want to travel, or you want to just take a day and not do anything, but be secure in the fact that you have enough money to like allow yourself to enjoy this off day.
Right.
And I think that's another thing that motivates you too, is because you're always trying to make more and do more that's going to produce more money.
Right.
Even though it's fun, that's something that motivates you to continue to work. But I want to get to a place where I enjoy my job and I love my job, but I can also be like, I'm going to chill for like a week and travel, or I'm going to just not do anything today.
Right.
And I know that we have enough content to put up, that I don't have no shows, that I have enough money to be able to take this day off. Like, I don't want to be, I mean, we work for ourselves now, but I just don't want to be under the restraint of a job my entire life when I should be able to enjoy that money. You make that money, spend the money. Like, do things with your kids, go out, go whatever. Like,
I get that. And I will say, becoming every day I become more and more of a family man, and I do see the value and the enjoyment in doing things that aren't necessarily tied to work.
And I think you weren't like that when I...
No, I wasn't like that at all. Wasn't like that at all. Like, for instance, we're taking the boys to go see Paw Patrol, and I'm excited about that. And it has nothing to do with me. Like, I don't want to see Paw Patrol. You know what I mean?
Watching them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and that wasn't always the case.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think, I mean, just the older you get, and we're slowly becoming like, we're in a place where we're a little more relaxed because we're making a little bit more money. Mm-hmm. Just like where it's, where, I mean, it relaxes you. Like, now you can focus on other things that aren't just, how do I make money? How do I do this? How do I take care of my, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that was probably the stress that motivated you most more than anything.
Money never really motivated me, though. Nah.
Fame motivated you.
A little bit.
You are terrible, yo.
You
are the vainest person I've ever been with.
I mean, that's fine.
Because I don't care. I like being entertaining, but I want to...
Look at you. Now you got a vain ass son.
Which one?
Caleb.
Yo.
He's worse than me.
Hold on, y'all. A quick pause. The babies, the twins took school pictures. And one of the twins is used to taking selfies in our phones all the time. And when we say in our phones, like, we got at least 50 pictures at a time where he trying out different poses on himself. Well,
a day.
Yeah, every day. So we get their school pictures back, and Cameron is smiling because they're like, Cheese, he's smiling. He looks great. Caleb looks like he is pissed because he did not approve his picture before it went out. That boy is so mad, and he's the one that loves taking pictures. He is pissed that he looks so mad.
I'm gonna put that on my page. I'm gonna put the pictures on my page.
Like, he looks distraught. Like, he want to just hurt everybody behind that camera.
Yeah.
Because I was saying before I was like, y'all might want to put a mirror behind that pic because I think he need to get his angles.
Yeah, for real.
But he
loves it.
That shit was funny.
Let's do one more. One more topic. A couple of weeks ago, Lala Anthony was on do we call her Lala Anthony anymore? I don't know.
Well, it says Lala Anthony, but we can just say Lala.
Lala was on The Breakfast Club, and she was saying how she would never get married again. And I was wondering, if we were to break up, would you ever get married again?
You are crazy.
How am I crazy?
What do you think we would have broke up for? Like, if we get a divorce, what do you think the reason would be? Can't be that hard.
No,
What do you think the
honestly,
reason would be if we were to get a divorce?
we don't enjoy each other anymore.
Do you think that's possible?
Yeah. I think it's possible with anybody.
But us, though.
Yeah. I think if we was to get a divorce, that would be, I think we can work through most of our problems, even if it took counseling. But I think us enjoying each other is something that you can't just counsel your way out of.
Okay. If we didn't enjoy each other anymore, and that was the reason we got a divorce, fuck yes, I'm getting married again.
Wait, what?
What do you mean? I want to enjoy somebody. If I don't enjoy you and that's why we got a divorce, I'm sure there's something I can enjoy out there. And I want a better wedding. No, that has nothing to do with you. You know, we had a lot of fucked up shit that happened during our wedding that had nothing to do with us.
Yeah, you're right.
And I would redo that. But since we're going to renew our vows, I'm fine. Like, that's going to be my wedding.
So you're saying depending on the reason that you got a divorce would depend on if you would get into another marriage?
I mean, I'd get married again. I like weddings.
Yo, that is not the reason you get married.
Well, if I'm with somebody and I love them so much and we're in a long relationship and I'm just sticking with them, like, then I love them. So there's already love, but I want to dress.
Okay.
If we can establish the love, I want a wedding. Yes. Weddings are fun as fuck.
Okay.
They not fun? No. Not when you got to host them, huh?
Weddings are stressful, man.
You weren't that stressed. I was more stressed than you were because I did most of it.
No, but no.
No, what you got to say? First of all, everybody doesn't injure themselves at their bachelor party and then go into a wedding.
Had nothing to do with it.
You weren't stressed out that you couldn't use both your arms?
No, I was stressed out that I got strep throat and I was supposed to sing to you.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
That stressed me out.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that was stressful. But
you sang to me since. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
But just the whole thing. When we do our wedding renewal or our wedding vow renewal, I don't want to do anything. And I don't want you to do anything. I want us to sit down with the coordinator, tell them our initial thoughts on what we want, and then show up whatever date they give us. I don't want to be bothered with any of that stuff because
we need money for that.
Well, yeah. Well, you need, yeah.
Okay.
People don't renew their vows when they ain't got no money. They just these old vows is good enough.
People be having cookouts. I've seen people have cookouts.
I'm not doing no cookout.
You don't want to do a cookout?
No.
Okay.
The fuck you think I am?
A nigga that like cookout food.
I'm not.
You literally like Cookout the restaurant.
I like Cookout the restaurant. That's about it. I'm not a big cookout person.
Okay.
Huh. Think somebody know you. Nothing about sex. Westmore makes history as he becomes Maryland's first black governor.
And I think only the third black governor ever.
In the world? Well, in the country?
I think so.
Really?
And I think Wilder in VA.
Douglas Wilder.
And then there was another one, I can't remember from where, but yeah.
Wow. That's cool. I think Maryland also, over the midterm elections, they voted for recreational marijuana. I think they did that.
Well,
so,
DC right there, what y'all niggas doing?
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, we right here. So.
I know.
Yeah, so
they just in the middle looking stupid. Yeah.
There was a Powerball winner.
I know. Fuck that nigga. They was in California.
Billion.
Fuck them.
Yeah, right outside of Los Angeles, they won.
Y'all would never hear from me again.
Your family?
You would not.
Me?
My kid. Who was mommy? What? You would not have a mommy if I had that much money. And it was one ticket? Oh, no. Remember we read that story about the dude that won the Powerball ticket and then he went in on it with his girl and then she left him?
True.
I just want to just leave y'all in peace by myself. I'm not doing this. No. I don't know if you heard, but.
You know what? That is so fucked up.
Is it?
Because if I was to win the Powerball, I don't play lotto, but if I was to
Beyonce don't talk to people.
She talked to her family.
You think so?
Yes, they just took the
she
pictures.
She looked silent in all those pictures.
You can't hear pictures.
You don't know what Beyonce can do. You think Jay-Z and Beyonce can't invent talking pictures that aren't videos? I don't know what's wrong with you. That's crazy. I don't need to talk to y'all.
No, man, listen, if I won the lottery, man, the only thing that would be on my mind is my family.
Okay, but which lottery?
And
We're talking about the 2 whatever billion lottery.
And a boat.
The 2 billion.
2 billion?
Lottery. You still gonna talk to me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to talk to you if you got 2 billion.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Now I can afford a harem now, so you would just have to know that you number one.
And I would leave.
You would leave?
Yes.
My harem is gonna help you out.
I don't know. Can I pick them?
Yeah. I think I trust your taste. I think you know me well enough to be able to pick my harem.
Because I've seen a variety, and at this point, I have no idea what you like. I've seen people you've dated, and I have no idea what you like. I don't know.
You don't think that you could pick a woman that I would be attracted to?
No, absolutely. But
yeah, so you could pick my harem.
Do you want them all for looks? Or you want to talk to some of them?
I mean, I could talk to you. You talk a lot. Why I gotta talk to them?
Why you keep bringing that up this episode?
I'm just saying.
You really don't want me to talk to you when we get on this plane? No, for real. I don't really know your taste. Like, what is your type?
I'm a.
And you can say your type even while I'm sitting here and it's not me.
No, I'm a personality person. I really am.
You have enough personality to carry the relationship.
I'm a personality person. First and foremost, I love to laugh, so I love people that make me laugh. Physically, I don't know. I like them all colors. I like them all shapes. I like them all sizes. But you got to have a pretty face, though.
But what's a pretty face? We've talked about that before.
I think that I don't know if I can describe a pretty face. But I like pretty faces. Or even if you're not pretty, you're striking.
I don't even know what that means.
Like it's just like ooh, like the Zoolander face, like that.
You want me to put Ben Stiller in you? That's crazy. That's wild. Wow. I mean, I'll try my best.
What are we watching?
We didn't do Condolences.
I was skipping that, but okay.
Why are you skipping that? We do have Condolences.
We have Condolences.
Aaron Carter. I think that is. There's a clip going around right now from like a 2014 interview about him talking about how bad it was when he was younger and when fame started turning its back on him. And I think that whole thing just makes me so sad. I'm not saying I followed him since like Lizzie McGuire and like shit like that. But I mean, I grew up with Aaron Carter. Like it's such a sad situation what we do to people. And I'm not even saying I'm trying not to. I mean, nobody's perfect, but like, especially the internet. And then we're surprised when someone just can't take it anymore. And we don't know exactly what happened. They speculate what happened, but he's been talking about this kind of stuff for years. And it's sad how people dig into that. Like the internet is a scary fucking place. And we on the internet, I get it, but like, it's very sad. It's very sad. And apparently he was trying to get sober. He had just had a baby, like all this stuff. Well, he was like a year younger than me. Like, it's very sad. So I wanted to.
Okay.
And I also wanted to send condolences out to Cassie Dang, who is a she was doing a lot of stuff. She's like a LA staple at like the Comedy Store. She worked for CAA, which is an agency. She was a promoter. She represented people. She like producer. Like I never got to meet her in person, but I've talked to her a lot. I've talked to her just on social media. I've texted her, emails. She works with I think she used to work with Marcus King. But she's like a big staple out there, and it was kind of a shock it's still a shock to a lot of people in the community. And I wanted to say it just because the comedy community is so big and you don't realize people that just affect so many people out there. And she seemed, every time I talked to her, she was such a sweet person. Like, and everyone seemed to have the same memory of her. So it's just really sad. Like, life is crazy. Like, she died on her birthday. She was 39.
Wow.
So life is just, please, like, you say it all the time, but tell people you love them. Like, you don't know what is going to happen day to day. Like, it's just really sad. So I wanted to get that out.
Okay.
What are we watching? You forgot something.
What did I forget?
The documentary you watched.
Oh, I don't
Killer
even.
Sally.
Killer Sally, yeah. That's on Netflix, about a bodybuilder who killed her bodybuilder husband. Really, it was a cool documentary. It wasn't like the best one I've ever seen in my life, but it was definitely interesting.
It was very interesting.
Very interesting.
And you get to see, I think, more of the after than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, it's like towards the end, like, you don't usually see that in documentaries. Just watch it and you'll see, but yeah.
Yeah. We watched, God forbid, Jerry Falwell Jr. scandal. That was wild.
That shit was riveting.
Wild.
Because I kept trying to leave the room. I was like, I got stuff to do. And then I kept sitting down like, this nigga did what? What did he do?
Yeah, man. That shit was wild, man.
Yeah, so.
And I was just realizing how none of the vagina I ever had was going to make me a millionaire. Well, except for you, Boo. You're going to take me to the top.
No, don't get off my leg.
We also watched East New York. That a lot of people have been talking about it. It comes on
really
CBS.
Good.
Yeah, it's a really good show. We watched the pilot episode. I think I'll be, watching some more
lead
episodes.
in that, she is amazing. She is believable as fuck. Yeah. Like, woo. And then they got Jimmy Smith in that bitch.
We was as when it came on, we were just counting all the people. Say, "Oh, she in this? Oh, she in this?" Like it was.
And as soon as all the people, we was like, "Oh, this shit about to be crazy.
Yeah, it gotta be good.
About to be the best crime show we done ever seen."
Yeah, man. So go check that out. We don't have enough time to really dive into this.
Oh, we diving into Love Is Blind.
We don't have enough.
We don't have time. We keep talking about doing Patreons, and I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna break down all these people on Love Is Blind, but. We watched Love Is Blind. I don't want to give too much away because the finale just came out. So maybe we can talk about it next week or something like that. But I finally got him to like watch it and like understand what the fuck is going on. And yeah.
Nah, I fuck with Love Is Blind. I still think I wouldn't like them in the pods.
That's where it gets interesting because you see them in the pods and then they get out and it's like, oh, that's when everything starts changing.
I guess. I don't know. It's a cool show. Mm-hmm. Fuck Martise.
That's all, yeah.
Fuck him.
You don't want to talk about it. We don't have to
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But fuck him.
Let them watch the
Nancy,
finale.
You can find much better.
Let them find the finale.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's cool. We had a letter that came in yesterday. And I think it'll be a real easy one, so we can talk about this and wrap it up. Wanting my cake and eating it too. I have a man whom I love, but I want a girlfriend for myself also. I'm bi, and I think that my man should let me. How y'all feel about open relationships, but only with same sex as me? I didn't want to comment in case my boyfriend sees it and thinks I'm hooking up with my bestie. I'm not, but I thought about it. I'm dead ass wrong if I'm wasting your time. I'm sorry.
That's not wasting anybody's time. People send questions all the time.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of the podcast. Well, I gotta answer this, huh?
I have a thought, but go ahead.
So we know that I am bi, but I think that it's a discussion that you should have with your man because I don't want it to seem like because you're bi that just automatically means that you just always want the other gender too. Like when you pick a partner, like that's usually who your partner is. Like you pick a partner because you want a partner. If you want an open relationship, that's something that has to be discussed with your partner. Like just saying that I also want to have a girlfriend because I'm bi, like I mean, if you chose to be with a man and you chose that to be your person, then that's your person. If you want both, that's a completely different relationship, and you got to see.
Well, she said, how do y'all feel about open relationships?
How do we feel about it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it works for whoever is in them. I personally am not a fan. That's why we do threesomes, because it's fun, but without the attachment. For me, an open relationship just seems like way too much work. For one, we also have kids, so that's a lot. Also, I don't want to deal with a whole bunch of people's personalities. I just want to be locked in to the person that I'm with, and I make those decisions with that person. Like, I don't want to have to come to a whole bunch of people with. It's just too much. I have a bad memory. We all know this. Like, I can't even keep up with the shit I got going on now. But what works for us is doing threesomes when we want to. And also, if you're bi, doesn't mean you actually have to do that. Like, it's just who you're attracted to. But when you pick your person, then that's your person.
I'm with that.
But I don't think you should go into it with him not knowing that, not having signed up for something like that, and being like, I feel like I should be able to have a girlfriend.
Right. So I think I think a lot of times women feel like men are just going to be super okay with you dealing with another woman because it's not a man. When you're dealing with a bi woman. And I've learned through a lot of my friends that that's just not the case. Like, I have friends that don't want to have threesomes or anything like that, like male friends that don't want to do any of that, simply because they do not want another person, period, dealing with their girl.
Yeah.
So I think you have to keep that in mind, most definitely. But have the conversation with him, because he might be like me, and I would be on some shit like, you want a girlfriend, that's fine, fuck it. Like, you know, as long as you know that this is your home base, this is where, if that's what you want to do, especially if it's just sexually, I mean, and I can watch, you know, I got to be able to watch.
But I don't think she's saying a watch thing.
Yeah, I know.
She's saying an open relationship. She's not saying.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You just can't throw that on him if that's what you want to do and expect him to be okay with it if it hasn't been discussed. Like, being bi has nothing to do with how your relationships are going to go. If you choose to be, I mean, it's just who you're attracted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts, man.
Like,
So have the conversation.
I love you.
I know.
I don't mean I want a girlfriend. I don't. I know you keep trying to, you know, it's too many. I don't want it. It's too much.
I get it, man. I get it.
I'm okay with my little soulmate.
Did you say swole mate?
No, soulmate.
Oh.
Yo, why you so sensitive? You so sensitive now. You went on a whole rant at the beginning of the show. You so sensitive. No.
Yeah, if you have any questions that you just need us to help you answer or figure out, you can always go to our Instagram and DM us, or you can go to the Facebook, DM us, or you can just email us at andthenwehadsex@gmail.com. So yeah,
we are done now because we have to.
We have to go, and I still got to run around real quick. So
yeah, love y'all.
Love you. With that being said, and then we had sex. So should you. Thanks for listening.